And you missed
ring
it.
him straight back.
They don't answer, I know. How does that even work? I don't know. Tomorrow we're going to be racing these, yeah?
Let's get cracking.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Can you get your finger out? People have absolutely no idea what actually goes on. Well, pretty much. So basically, these have come as a rolling chassis, which normally you can't buy it like that. But obviously, because we're a BM supported team, they've come to us like this. So they've taken all the bits off that you don't need. So that's why they look as bare as what they look.
I am going to struggle to contain my excitement. Got some new straps though.
Got it now, haven't you? Long time no see. Did you miss your flight today? Go that way.
You get used to it. He can't help himself.
Just spent 20 quid on fuel.
Honestly, right? I nearly ran out of fuel earlier. We come out and we're like, oh shit, I need to go to the petrol station. And as I went onto the motorway down the slip road, I was like, wah, da, da, da. And it dropped like 10 miles of fuel in the slip road. It was like, f that literally just cost a tenner to boot it.
There's two big things we need to sort. One is the race trailer, which has still not arrived, and we're on Tuesday before BSB and it goes in 2 days. And it's still in Germany at the minute. So I've been chasing that this morning.
Round 1 of BSB, 3 days.
We ain't got a truck, we ain't got garage boarding.
You got bikes?
No, I've got one bike. The other bike's like 90% done.
We're just missing
brakes, really, for mine. Yeah.
I mean, you don't really need brakes.
You go faster without brakes, don't you?
I think so.
I think the breakfast menu is only till midday though. We've gone way past midday. Oh, they've got vegan cheese though.
Back about brakes, what are you thinking? What?
I honestly don't think the calipers are going to make that much difference if we have to run me on Moto 2s and you on the World Superbike stuff. I don't think it's going to be a point where you go, oh my god, I can't do that because I haven't got them.
No, because like we know braking power, but just for the purpose of fade and feeling and everything.
And the fact the brake pads are different, and so then you like 2 sets of brake pads all the time for both of us. Did you make much suspension changes while you were there last week? Hardly anything?
One change. We only had time for actually one chassis change. The biggest thing, it was like getting it to turn, like I was saying. So like it was the biggest place, which was the easiest place to reference, is the bottom of Cascades in that left, where you run a little bit deep and then you like cut back to the like late apex at the curb. And I really struggled to do that. I didn't want to come back. And initially it was a little bit, I thought, to do with the engine brake, but then when we made an improvement to the engine brake, I still had that. It just, the feeling I got, the bike just felt really, really stable and definitely a positive for the roads. I spoke to Stuart and he wanted to, straight away, he put all the details in his chassis program and come back and said wanted go to 9.5 and go way stiffer on the damping. This new bike and the chassis and everything that doesn't like, because it wasn't like we had loads of preload. We only went from 10 to 12 or something.
Yeah, so not a lot.
But it made a big difference, and I said, oh, is it not the damping as well? And he said, no, it definitely isn't. He said, whatever, I don't really understand data, but he can look at it, and he went, the damping wasn't an issue at all. It was a preload that was definitely a negative. So definitely then the next step is that 9.5 spring. Yeah, still for me, like, for the feeling of it, wasn't miles away. The front feeling was really good. I think probably because of the stability of it. It was like a really plush feeling.
That's what I felt in Navara when we changed to even on the stock stuff. Like, it just felt really plush. It's the best word to describe it. Smooth, like the whole fork movement felt smoother, which also made it feel softer for me. I ended up stiffening it up quite a lot because I felt like
set it up the same as what I'd always kind of run, and it felt too soft. But I think it's that plushness of the suspension.
Maybe a little bit. I felt the same, and I felt the front actually soft. But then you don't know, because of it being sat like that, it dives more because you're coming all the way from there instead of. And then running them World Superbike brakes, and they're real aggressive, they're real sharp. That initial touch, they were not. The feeling was good. One session, the second time out, I got a bit of fade. I think they were just bedding in, came in, bled them, and they were actually sweet after that. But the feeling was good. It was just because I'm so used to stock brakes that I was like, yeah, and like really snatching at it, and I need to get out of snatching it like that, because you can with a stocker, because it's a bit numb, like there's not the bite to it. So I was like biting, and it's going like really like diving hard in the front.
Should bode well for the roads though, being nice and smooth and plush like that.
Yeah. With
all the bumps and everything.
I think so. It honestly felt good. Like the forks, I didn't think, going from stock to Superbike, I thought it's not going to be that much of a change, but it.
Bigger jump than what you thought.
Pretty good. And the whole package of the thing, just been on it for the first time, was like, this is good, and we've not even changed anything yet. More time on it.
It definitely needs some more time. That would be nice.
I'm going to have a lot more time on it in the next month.
Yeah, to think in a month's time we're going to be sat on the Isle of Man.